What if I told you there is a spot on your body, just one small area, that when massaged with castor oil can actually improve your blood flow and help restore firmer, stronger erections at home? No pills, no expensive treatments, just a simple routine you can do with your own hands. Intrigued? Stay with me because today I am going to guide you step by step through this natural method, explain why it works, and how you can start using it tonight. Now, you might be wondering, how can rubbing oil on the body possibly affect erections? It almost sounds too simple, but here is the truth. The male body is full of hidden connections between your nerves, your blood vessels, and your muscles that all work together to create an erection. When you know where to focus and you combine it with a natural helper like castor oil, you can give your body the gentle push it needs to perform the way it used to. I am Dr. Sofia Carter. I have been working as a urologist for over a decade, helping men just like you restore their confidence, improve their circulation, and feel strong again in the bedroom. And what I'm going to share today is something I have seen bring real improvements in men over 50 without side effects or complicated routines. Let us start with the oil itself. Castor oil is not new. In fact, it has been trusted for thousands of years in traditional medicine across cultures from ancient Egypt, where it was used for healing wounds, to India, where it played a central role in cleansing and restoring the body. People have always known that this oil has a unique ability to go deeper than the surface. When you rub castor oil onto the skin, it does more than just sit on top like many other oils. Its molecules are small enough to penetrate into the deeper layers of tissue. That means it reaches the muscles, the tiny capillaries, and even the nerve endings just beneath the skin. The result is a natural warming effect. The tissue softens, the muscles release tension, and the blood vessels begin to relax. Think of it like a frozen garden hose in winter. When it is stiff and blocked, water struggles to move through it. But if you warm it up and make it flexible again, suddenly the flow returns. That is exactly what castor oil helps your body do. It restores flexibility to the small vessels that carry blood where you need it most. Now, let us connect this to erections. Erections are really just a beautiful dance of blood flow and nerve response. When you are aroused, signals from your brain tell your arteries to widen, allowing blood to rush into the chambers of the penis. But if those arteries have become stiff, clogged, or sluggish over time, as happens naturally with age, then the dance falls apart. You may still feel desire in your mind, but the body cannot deliver. Here is where castor oil becomes so powerful. Massaging it into the right spot, you are not only applying warmth and softness to the tissue, but you are also stimulating blood vessels in the pelvic region that directly feed into the penis. It is like opening a hidden gateway that has been stuck for years. Fresh oxygen-rich blood begins to circulate, and with repetition, those vessels can become healthier, stronger, and more responsive. And there is another hidden benefit. Castor oil contains a natural compound called rosinoleic acid, which is known for reducing inflammation. Many men over 50 have silent inflammation in their pelvic area from years of sitting, poor circulation, or even prostate changes. This low-level irritation tightens vessels and makes blood flow even harder. By applying castor oil, you are soothing that inflammation at its source. You are calming the tissues so that blood can move freely again. I want you to picture it clearly. You apply the oil, your fingertips work the spot, and over the next few minutes, warmth spreads through your pelvis. That warmth is not just on the surface. It is circulation being restored. Over time, this becomes a signal your body remembers. The more you do it, the easier it is for your body to respond naturally when arousal comes. So, where is this spot? It is called the perineum. You can find it in that soft area between the base of your scrotum and your anus. Most men never think about it because it is not a place we usually pay attention to. But what many do not realize is that this area is like a hidden control center for male sexual health. Beneath that thin layer of skin runs an entire network that is vital to your erections. There are muscles known as the pelvic floor muscles, and they wrap around your prostate and the base of your penis like a supportive hammock. These muscles are responsible for the strength of your erections, the force of ejaculation, and even your ability to hold urine. Keeping them active and well stimulated is one of the most overlooked secrets to staying sexually strong after 50. Alongside these muscles are delicate blood vessels that act like highways, carrying fresh, oxygen-rich blood straight into the penis. Over the years, as circulation slows or the muscles weaken, these vessels can get restricted, and that is when firmness begins to fade. And then, of course, we cannot forget the nerves right there in the perineum. Run key branches of the pudendal nerve, which sends signals from the brain directly to the penis. Think of this nerve as the electrical wire that carries your arousal messages. If it is dull, those signals are weak. If it is stimulated, the entire system wakes up. Now, when you massage this area, you are not just rubbing the skin. You are activating all three of these vital systems at once. The muscles, the blood vessels, and the nerves. You are strengthening the pelvic floor, easing the pressure that restricts blood flow, and sending a surge of stimulation through the nerves that control erections. It is like pressing a hidden reset button for your sexual function. Suddenly, the system that felt sluggish begins to respond again. The muscles tighten and support better. The blood vessels allow a stronger flow, and the nerves carry clearer signals. Over time, this kind of stimulation can restore not just your ability to get firm, but also your confidence and energy as a man. Here is how you do it. I want you to picture yourself later tonight in a calm, quiet room. Maybe you have just stepped out of a warm shower. Your body is relaxed and the tension of the day has melted away. That is the perfect time because warmth helps the oil penetrate more deeply and helps your muscles relax more fully. Take a small amount of castor oil into your palm. You do not need much, just enough to lightly coat your fingertips. Rub it between your hands for a few seconds so it feels warm and comfortable against your skin. Then sit down or lie back in a position where you can fully relax with your legs slightly apart. Comfort matters here because when your body feels safe and at ease, the benefits are stronger. Now place your fingertips on that soft area just behind the scrotum. Begin gently. Use small, slow circles, letting your touch be steady and reassuring rather than forceful. Remember, this is not about pressing hard. This is about coaxing the muscles and vessels into opening up. Think of it like soothing a tired muscle after a long walk. As you continue with these circular motions, notice how the area begins to warm. Some men describe a tingling sensation. Others feel a kind of gentle pulsing. Both are good signs. This is blood beginning to flow more freely into a region that may have been neglected for years. After a few minutes, you can deepen the massage slightly. You might switch from using just your fingertips to using your thumb or even the base of your hand. Apply a little more pressure, but keep it slow and deliberate. Move in circles or gently up and down the length of that soft area. Imagine that you are unlocking tightness in a muscle that has been clenched without you realizing it. Take your time. There is no need to rush. 5 to 7 minutes is usually enough, but if you feel comfortable, you can go a little longer. Let the oil soak into the tissue and let your body respond at its own pace. Over time, with repetition, this practice does more than just bring warmth. It actually wakes up the nerves that carry arousal signals, strengthens the pelvic floor muscles that support firmness, and improves the circulation that feeds the penis. Each session is like a gentle training exercise for your body, teaching it to respond the way it once did naturally, hence the pelvic floor, and helps blood flow reach the penis more effectively. Linked to confidence and natural healing. Now, let me tell you something important. This is not an instant fix like flipping a switch. The goal here is natural healing. By doing this routine a few times a week, you are training your body to respond better, to restore the function that may have faded slowly over the years. I have had patients tell me that after 2 weeks, they started noticing firmer morning erections again. Others said they felt a warmth in the area during the day that they had not felt in years, small signs that the body is waking up. And this brings me to an honest point that I want you to really hear. After the age of 50, many men begin to quietly convince themselves that their best days are gone. They accept weaker erections as just a part of aging. Some even withdraw from intimacy altogether, not because they do not want it, but because they feel embarrassed or disappointed in their own bodies. But let me tell you something. From years of working with men in my clinic, most of these struggles are not about desire. Your heart still wants closeness. Your brain still sends the same signals of attraction and excitement it always has. Deep down, you are still the same man. What has changed is not the desire, but the circulation. The highways that carry blood to the penis have simply grown stiff, narrow, or tired from years of wear. That means the problem is not a loss of manhood. It is a loss of flow, and flow can be restored. Just as exercise reawakens muscles and good food restores energy, there are simple practices that reawaken circulation where you need it most. By taking action with something as simple as a castor oil massage, you are telling your body a very powerful message. You are not done. You are not surrendering. You are giving yourself permission to restore what has been slipping away slowly and to feel alive again in your own skin. Every time you do this massage, you are not just working on your body. You are making a statement to yourself. You are choosing strength over decline. You are choosing vitality over giving up. And that choice repeated day after day trains your body to remember what it is capable of. Imagine 3 weeks from now, you wake up in the morning and before you even open your eyes, you notice something different. There is a firmness, a strength you had almost forgotten about. You smile to yourself because it feels like your body is alive again, responding the way it used to. That moment of confidence, that quiet reminder of your vitality is not just a fantasy. It is the natural result of small, consistent steps like this one simple routine. But let us take it even further, because while the castor oil massage is powerful on its own, there are other habits that can multiply the results. First, hydration. Blood is made mostly of water. If you are not drinking enough throughout the day, your blood becomes thicker, your vessels constrict, and circulation slows down. Think of it like trying to push syrup through a straw. It just does not move the same way. When you stay hydrated, your blood flows smoothly and your vessels stay more flexible. That means when arousal comes, blood can actually reach the penis quickly and fully. So carry a glass or bottle of water with you and sip often rather than chugging all at once. Second, movement. Stretching your hips and lower back daily makes a bigger difference than most men realize. Those areas are like the crossroads of your circulation. If they are tight and stiff, blood gets trapped in your core and never makes it down to your pelvis. Simple stretches like pulling your knees gently toward your chest while lying down or rotating your hips in slow circles open up that flow. Gentle squats or even standing leg raises can also activate the pelvic floor, the very muscles that support strong erections. These movements do not have to be complicated. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough to keep the pathways clear. And then one more habit that cannot be ignored: reducing long hours of sitting. Many men spend most of their day in chairs, at the desk, in the car, or on the couch. Sitting too long presses directly on the perineum and pelvic vessels, cutting off circulation to the very area you are trying to heal. I recommend standing up at least once an hour. Walk around the room, stretch, or take a few deep breaths while moving your body. Even 2 or 3 minutes of light activity each hour can undo the damage of prolonged sitting. Gentlemen, do not underestimate the power of this simple habit. It costs almost nothing. It takes only a few minutes and it can transform how you feel in your body and in your relationships. So tonight, take that small step. Warm the oil in your hands, find that spot, massage gently, and remind yourself you are not done. Your body is still capable of vitality, strength, and pleasure. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe because here we talk about real natural methods that support men over 50 in reclaiming their health and confidence. Do not just age.